Good morning, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the Coffee with Craig show. We'll be talking about commercial real estate in Central and Eastern Europe. So good Tuesday morning, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the Coffee with Craig show. A lot happening this week. We have Newport Logistics Fund sponsoring this week's Coffee with Craig, and a very interesting all-exclusive interview with Szymon Ostrowski, from the managing director and CEO of Newport Logistics Fund. So we filmed last week at MIPIN, and a lot of interesting things. They're talking a little bit about what they're doing, what they've done in fund, the first fund, how the second fund, they're almost ready to close it, and then even talking about the third fund launch third quarter this year. So a lot of interesting things. You'll see the link to the interview in this in the text here on today's Coffee with Craig news. So please have a look at it. Click on the link. You'll go straight to his interview. So right now we're here with Winston Norman, and we're here at the MRP Studios in Warsaw. Winston, good to see you.
All right, Craig.
Getting ready for Easter. It's coming up.
Yeah, Easter is coming up. Yeah,
a few more days.
Only a few more days away.
Only a few more days.
Getting those chocolate Easter eggs in.
Good.
Don't want to run out of them.
Yeah, no. Well, tell us a little bit about what's happening on the in the headlines for today.
Sure. So for today, Tuesday, we've got 2 buildings of the Lipowy Office Park in Warsaw have been sold for PBSA development. SUS has completed a private or a pilot program for electric trucks and heavy transport, and Pajac Warmański is starting its second phase.
Oh, wow. So a lot going on. Well, great. Like I said, the big week here coming up before Easter, a lot of finalizations of things. We've got our very exciting, our CEE Real Estate Awards, 19th annual CEE Real Estate Awards, coming up in Bucharest at the Athene Palace this year, with a lot of nominations, a lot of sponsors for this year. Quite a lot of interest for that region, and of course Romania has been doing so well. It's just keeps growing strength after strength, I think.
Yeah, it does seem to be a lot going on down there, Craig. Yeah,
exactly. So a lot happening there, and then straight after that, and that's of course April 17th, and coming up a few weeks, very exciting. Straight after that, we have in Sopot, we have our Baltic Real Estate Awards, which I notice a lot of nominations from Poland. A lot of sponsors from Poland as well. So covering the the north part of course, one of the biggest parts of the Baltic is the north part of Poland, covering hundreds and hundreds, if not 1,000 kilometers of coastline there. So a lot happening in north of Poland, Pomerania area. We also have MIPIN now as our supporting partner of this event. So it's always very good to have some of the big kind of international event organizers on board promoting our event there, and just shows the importance of the Baltic areas and Poland. So if you haven't got any tickets for it yet, please book them now. Any sponsorships still available. We'll be up in Tallinn talking more to some of the investors on tomorrow and Thursday on what's happening in the Baltic area, in the Baltic region. Also Scandinavia, so a lot happening there, in the Nordics, of course. So many things going on there. And again, that's May 23rd at the Radisson Hotel in Sopot, part of the Tri-City area in Poland. So having said that, we'll take a little break. We'll come right back with Winston Norman and the news. So welcome back. We're here with Winston Norman and our editor-in-chief of EuropaProperty. And Winston, tell us what's on today, this Tuesday morning, for the news.
Yeah, sure. So for today, we've got Future Investment Partners and One Asset Management, supported by real estate development company Hannah, have announced the successful transaction of selling 2 buildings within the Lipowy Office Park in Warsaw. These 2 buildings have been purchased by CEE Student Housing Fund, which is overseen by One Asset Management, and it aims to be They're going to change these buildings into contemporary co-living and purpose-built student accommodation, which will be a facility catering to students and young professionals. And according to Karol Pliniewicz, CEO of Futureal Investment Partners, the vision of converting a portion of the Lipowy project into student housing perfectly aligns with the shifting market demands. And Mateusz Mokliunas from One Asset Management continues, this acquisition fits seamlessly with our strategy of cultivating a robust portfolio of modern and sustainable PBSA offerings in the most dynamic academic cities in Poland and throughout the CEE region. Yeah, it's an interesting news, that one, isn't it?
Yeah, yeah, and we keep hearing more and more about this. And in Poland, it's even many of the people that I've talked to in the office market. They said, "Hey, if we can change the buildings, we will change them into student housing now."
Yeah, I think it's a wonderful idea. I mean, there's so much potential for this sector moving forward, I think.
Right, right, very exciting, and of course, those guys are pros at it.
Right. Yeah, and you'd probably bump into them in Tallinn.
Yeah, yeah, I probably will. Yeah, I'm sure they're one of the speakers there.
Probably. And finally for today, Rolig Source Logistics has confirmed the potential for the utilisation of electric trucks in heavy-duty shuttle transportation. They did a 2-week trial with an electric truck that covered 2,200 kilometres, and it reduced emitted greenhouse gases by 3.9 tonnes, and this was done in Poland. And according to Fabian Schmalo, he's domestic FTL producer and director at Rolig, currently the utilisation of electric fleets in transportation involves significant costs, so the key condition for the implementation of such projects is the proper relationship between the customer, logistics operator and carrier, as well as their readiness to commit to long-term and stable cooperation. So yeah, it's only inevitable, I think, that you've got electric trucks joining in with this movement of decarbonisation globally.
And you said it went 2,000 kilometers?
Yeah, it was going between some warehouse development in South Poland and some, for a trial. Yeah, so it's going for 2 weeks. It was going backwards and forwards, and it did 2,200 kilometers and saved 3.9 tons.
Wow, wow. Well, that's a lot. And then they said at the moment it's just the costs. Yeah, the costs of startup. Yeah.
They said it's very important that it's a collaboration of everyone involved.
Right.
So the logistic company, the customer, the suppliers, they've all got to be on the same. They've all got the same ideas and the same movement going forwards to make this a success.
Right, right. But that's the wave of the future, isn't it? It's going to be electric cars, electric trucks, if they can get the costs down.
Looks like it, Craig.
Right. Well, great. Very exciting news today. Winston, thank you for that. And thank you all for watching this Coffee with Craig show on this Tuesday morning. We will be broadcasting from Tallinn at the Nordic Real Estate Conference tomorrow. So we'll do the intros from there. And I guess, Winston, you'll be back. You'll be here in the MRP studios with the hard news. Yeah.
You better believe it, Craig.
Excellent. All right. Well, thank you all for watching today's Coffee with Craig, and of course, watch Shimon Ostrovsky's interview, which we did in MIPIN last week, and very interesting on the funds and opportunities for investment. And you can click on the link below in the text to go straight to the interview. So enjoy the rest of the day, and we will see you Wednesday morning with the news. Click here to subscribe to the Coffee with Craig show, and don't forget to share it with your friends.